Hello there everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're here with a coin of which many people probably have if you're American, and if you're on a lot of coin subreddits or the similar, it's basically like Facebook groups and stuff, you'll see this coin's actually asked about quite a lot. This here is the American Eisenhower Dollar coin, being the $1 coin which is in circulation from 1971 up until 1978. Now this coin here is actually extremely special, as this here is actually the first $1 coin made by the American Mint since the Peace Dollar series ended in 1935. Now this coin here is actually the first dollar coin minted during the copper nickel clad era, which began in 1965, and is the last regularly issued dollar coin with the physical dimensions approximately the same as the traditional silver dollars, of which a lot of collectors do also have. Now, before I go off and talk more about the coin here, its design and stuff, let's go off and give it a few statistics first. So this coin here is, as I previously mentioned, is a copper nickel clad copper coin. It has a weight of 22.68 grams, a diameter of 38.1 millimeters, and has a thickness of 2.58 millimeters, and is in the coin alignment, meaning the other side of the coin here is a 180-degree flip from the current side that you're looking at. So, without further ado, let's go off and talk about the reverse of the coin here. So, on the reverse of the coin here, let's begin with the lettering, where across the top it says United States of America, and along the bottom we'll see it saying $1. Now, we can see here above the bald eagle, which is the national bird of the United States, the motto of America, which is, I may be pronouncing this wrong as this is Latin, mind you, E pluribus unum, which translated should mean out of the many, one, or something along those lines. Now, this here is actually the Apollo 11 mission insignia, which features the bald eagle I previously mentioned, holding an olive branch, flying above the moon, as you can see decorated by the craters there, with the planet Earth just in the background there. Now, this here is a coin designed by a man by the name of Frank Gasparo. Now, go off and show you that it's made by him or engraved by him. We have an engraver mark on this coin. If I pick it up here, you can see, if I angle it correctly, just here, underneath the tail feathers of the bald eagle, you can see the letters FG, which is the engraver mark of Frank Gasparo. Gasparo? I'm not sure how to pronounce it, I'm sorry. But this coin here features an amazing amount of detail, as since it does have the Apollo 11 mission insignia on it, we can see the bald eagle, very well detailed mind you, with lots of feather details, holding the olive branch there, which is a symbol of peace in the Christian world typically, as it comes from the English idiom of to hold out an olive branch, which basically means to make peace or something along the lines of that. Now we go off and flip it over onto its edge here. On the edge here, we can see that this one here is a copper nickel clad one, as I did mention, as you see the copper coming through on the reeded edge. Now, the thing is that there are silver versions of this coin, which I believe are slightly heavier. However, to tell that it's a silver version, this edge here would be fully silver, rather than like this, where you can see the copper coming through. Right, so, forgot it's in the coin alignment there. So let's now flip it over onto the obverse of the coin here. Now, on the obverse of the coin here, we have the bust of Dwight David Ike Eisenhower. Now, this here is the President of the United States from 1953 up until 1961, meaning he served an 8-year term. Now, actually, I want to go on a quick little, just a quick little bit of a sidetrack here, because this just came into my head. But basically, this guy here, I watched a video by Salmonella. I'll probably have that linked in the description or in a tag up there. But basically, I watched a video from him a while ago talking about how basically Eisenhower had a massive part to play in the Banana Republic era. So basically, what happened was in 1954. The Guatemalan coup was basically carried out by United States soldiers, as from June 18th, 1954 to June 27th, 1954, the Americans basically just came in and the CIA got rid of the democratically elected leader of Guatemala, who was President Jacobo Arbenz. Now, this year obviously ended the Guatemalan Revolution as well. That had been going on for a decade. From this, they installed the military dictator Carlos Castillo Armanas, and this year was actually done by, obviously by the United States government, but it was largely backed by a fruit company, which is United Fruit Company, which has now changed names. I don't exactly remember the exact name. It's probably on screen now. But yeah. Basically, the United Fruits Company was lobbying to the United States to, well, basically just go off and get rid of that government, because they had actually got off and lost a lot of profit, as the ending of exploitative labor practices in Guatemala was done by this guy, Juan Jose Arevalo, who was elected president in Guatemala basically through their first democratic election. He introduced a minimum wage law and almost universal suffrage, and turned Guatemala into a democracy. Now, he was succeeded by a guy named Arbenz, who instituted land reforms, which basically gave property to landless peasants, which took away land from the banana company, and they weren't very happy about that, and basically, they managed to persuade the United States into overthrowing the Guatemalan government. So you could say that Dwight went off and overthrew a government for bananas, actually. But, right. Sorry, a little bit of a sidetrack there, but, right, let's go back to the coin now, shall we? So, on this side of the coin here, we can see across the top, same as almost all American coins, the big word liberty across the top. And next to Dwight's bust, we can see the other, basically, motto that we have on every American coin, "In God We Trust." And across the bottom, we have the date, mine being the 1978 version. Now, this here actually has different minting types, as this here could have been minted from multiple mints. So mine, if I can pick this up here, you can see just under the neck, there you go, the letter D. Do you see that on camera? Basically, that letter there signifies that this one here is from the Denver Mint. Now, there are two other versions of this. The one without any mint mark basically means it's from Philadelphia. However, the one with the S mint mark means it's from San Francisco. Now, time for the part that a lot of people actually probably came here for. How much is this coin actually worth? Well, it's a bit hard to determine the exact value of each individual coin, as basically you have to look at the quality of the coin. Now, if the coin is uncirculated, the following prices that you'll see on screen are what you'll go off and look for the copper nickel version. On screen now, most likely, it's a big table. Now, obviously, there, as I did mention before, there is a silver version of this coin, which, oh no, it's a bit odd, but I like it. It's interesting. It adds a bit of flavour to it. These ones here, you typically won't find in your change, but someone might have been a bit dumb and paid for something with it. But this here is the price chart for that as well. Now, once again, these here are for the basically uncirculated, near brand new valuing for it. So it's got to look pretty new. If your coin's a bit banged up like mine, you can see I had a bit of rust on the edge there, it's worth probably about half as much as that, which is still more than $1. So for anyone wondering, these coins here can typically collect in American dollars, probably around about $2 to $3 for one in a not a good state really, but for one in a very good state, they could earn around 7 to 10 American dollars. Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching this video, and please do remember to subscribe to the channel for more. Do leave a comment and do like as well, obviously. I'll see you guys next time with my next video, and yeah, do have a good day, check out some other videos, and ta-ta everybody.